the innocent playgrounds of our childhood, but what if some of them harbor the shadows of the past and unfinished reckonings? This was one such place, a place where laughter once echoed, now ruled only by silence and creaks. My friends and I went there to uncover its secrets. My friends Mark, Emily, and I decided to explore an abandoned arcade, a place shrouded in urban legends. I'd heard rumors about spirits here, and my curiosity drew me in. The arcade was said to have been mysteriously shut down years ago due to unexplained paranormal occurrences within its walls. As we entered, we found dusty, rusty arcade machines. Suddenly, one flickered to life and an old token dropped. Though frightened, I gave in to my curiosity and decided to use the token. Eerie whispers echoed around us, sounding as if children were crying for help. Emily said the voices were unsettling and we should leave. When I inserted the token, strange symbols appeared on the screen, and incomprehensible sounds disturbed me. After a while, a strange odor filled the arcade, and the lights flickered. Children's voices rose from one of the arcade machines, and the words, "Help us," appeared clearly on the screen. The characters in the machines came to life, and we encountered shadows chasing us. Mark disappeared, and deeper within the arcade, we found toys believed to belong to a child lost years ago. We then realized that this arcade was possessed by the spirits of children who had vanished here years ago, and these spirits wanted us to set them free. I tried to communicate with the spirits using a Ouija board-like device. The spirits whispered the name of their killer, and that name matched the surname of someone within our group, Murderer. Suddenly the door slammed shut, and I began to scream in panic. Realizing we were trapped inside, we tried to escape, leaving behind our friend, whom we realized was the killer's grandchild. The arcade door suddenly slammed shut, and the spirits inside launched their attack. As we fought desperately, only a scream, followed by silence, was heard from behind the door. From that day on, rumors spread that only whispers and occasional children's screams could be heard from the arcade. The fate of our friend who remained inside was never known, but I could never forget that scream and the silence that followed.
Some works of art are more than just canvas and paint. Some hold a cursed secret deep within their very essence. And that painting, it held exactly that kind of secret. A secret that irrevocably changed the lives of everyone who acquired it. And I brought that curse into my own home. I saw that painting while browsing an antique market. It was a disturbingly realistic portrait of an old woman. Her eyes seemed to follow me. It had a strange allure, and I bought it cheaply. I didn't know then, but I was bringing not just a painting, but an ancient curse into my home. Ever since I brought the painting home, strange things began to happen. At night, I'd hear whispers, shadows would appear inside the house, and objects would shift on their own. The most terrifying part was feeling the old woman's eyes in the painting constantly follow me. Sometimes, I thought I was losing my mind. I decided to research the painting and stumbled upon chilling articles online about the cursed painting of Karaseki. What I read said that all previous owners of the painting had experienced similar strange occurrences and eventually disappeared without explanation. The old woman's voice echoed in my mind. It told me I couldn't escape, and that I was now a part of her. It even whispered that my eyes would become her eyes. I had tried to sell the painting, but every attempt failed. Like a curse, the painting always found its way back. One night, the portrait of the old woman in the painting came to life and tried to strangle me. I barely escaped and began searching for a way to destroy it. Remembering an ancient myth, I submerged it in holy water. The painting began to melt, and a sinister energy seeped out from within. I thought I was finally free. When the painting was completely destroyed, I felt safe. But just a few days later, by my bedside, I found a brand new, familiar painting. My own portrait. My eyes in the painting, just like those of that old woman, were following me. I couldn't believe it. The curse hadn't ended, it had merely changed hands. I now know that painting will be with me forever.
Some places aren't just forgotten by time. They hold cursed secrets, imprisoned within the dark pages of history. This village was one such place. a place spoken of in whispers for centuries, where no one dared to go. I heard the whispers of that village with my own ears. I heard the legend of an ancient village hidden deep within a misty valley, a place not even on maps. Yielding to my curiosity, I decided to see the village with my own eyes. As I approached, a strange unease settled upon me, as if something was urging me to turn back. As I entered the village, I found it eerily silent and deserted. As I passed through the abandoned houses, strange whispers emanated from the walls. At first, I thought it was the wind, but the whispers grew clearer, as if someone was trying to tell me something. The whispers grew clearer. They spoke of an ancient curse that had fallen upon the village, of innocents sacrificed. As I approached an old well in the center of the village, the whispers turned into screams. An icy wind rose from within the well, shaking me. Just then, I heard a raspy voice behind me. An old, gnarled man, holding a rusty scythe, was walking towards me. This man was the Curse Keeper from the village legends, and that well was the source of the curse. The Curse Keeper, in his raspy voice, stated that anyone who learned the village's secret had to be sacrificed. The whispers grew clearer. They spoke of an ancient curse that had fallen upon the village, of innocents sacrificed. As I approached an old well in the center of the village, the whispers turned into screams. An icy wind rose from within the well, shaking me. Just then, I heard a raspy voice behind me. An old, gnarled man, holding a rusty scythe, was walking towards me. This man was the Curse Keeper from the village legends, and that well was the source of the curse. The Curse Keeper, in his raspy voice, stated that anyone who learned the village's secret had to be sacrificed.